Buongiorno tutti. Welcome back to Venice. I'm standing outside of my apartment, right back there. That's the romantic pink house, quote unquote. It's 2 stories. I'm on the first level. Apparently the owner's aunt lives on the second level, and she feeds the pigeons a lot. It's kind of neat. But you can see I'm right outside the canal. I watched so many gondolas go by today with the nice weather. It was amazing. And I even have my own little bridge over there. You know, if you could see that. And then a lovely one right over here too. So I'm right in the middle of it. It's very, very nice. Beautiful little neighborhood. In fact, there's a campo. So in Venice, they're not piazzas. They're campos, so fields instead of squares. And the reason for that is back in the day, they used to be actual fields. They're long since not been fields. It's all stone or paved with stone now. And it's only in the really, really big ones where you actually see like a tree. I saw a couple of trees last night, and I realized, oh wow, it's been a long time since I've actually seen a tree. But yeah, they have a couple here and there. But the funny thing is about Santo San Maria, which is or Campo. See, I've already got it wrong. Campo San Maria, is it's right up. It's in front of me, and I have walked around getting slightly lost today a couple of times, and in fact, every time I've left the house, and somehow managed to walk back and not realize that I've gotten back to the campo here, which was really funny. The funniest part is that this afternoon, a lovely couple asked me for directions, which was funny. But I helped them out, and I pulled out my phone. And I was like, "Oh, where are you going? Campo Santa Maria? Yeah, that, plug that in." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just right over here. Blah blah blah. Let's go over 2 bridges left. You're there." And I didn't realize, but I just basically gave them directions to here, right here, where I'm very familiar with, and I should have been able to just say that, And in fact, over there, I was just taking photos. I found this super hidden, out of the way pathway that has multiple bridges all together. And I thought, and it's not even on Google Maps, right? You can't even, you try to go through there, and Google Maps will tell you doesn't exist. But I went anyway, just to check it out, which that hasn't really worked out for me so far. Just trying things out. It's usually a dead end. Tonight it wasn't. And I was like, oh, this is so neat. I'm going to have to remember how to get back here because I'd like to see what it looks like during the day and all that kind of stuff. And then I go around the corner because I saw this bridge right here from the other side, thinking it was so far away. And I wanted to see if the same shot I could get on the other bridge. And then I come around the corner, and this is what I see. Totally didn't realize that. Yeah, kept incidentally coming back home. So what can you do? Today was another interesting day. It was a work day. I mentioned last night I was behind. Even worse today. No, I'm not worse today. Today's actually quite better because I didn't go out for a morning walk this morning. I decided instead I was just going to put my head down and work. Because I got some plans on the weekend I'd like to do. And yeah, I mean, when I've talked about working remotely, one of the most important things is you gotta do your work, right? You have to be as productive, if not more, than when you're at home. And I've actually been chatting with some colleagues, and it seems that I'm working better over here. And I don't know why that is. I have no idea, but several people have confirmed the fact that I seem to be more productive. And I don't know what that is. I don't know whether it's the structure, because every morning I'm getting up, motivated to get up and go do something so that I can come back in time to get to work. And I have to get my work done because I'd like to keep doing this. and I'd like to be a good example as well. And then, once I'm done, I get rewarded with a nighttime walk, and I get to hang out and do stuff like that. And plus, I mean, you're remotely working in these fantastic places so far. And so, yeah, I wonder what that is. And so, yeah, when I was a little disappointed that I got behind, it was more along the lines of just like interruptions and me estimating things a little ambitiously, which I do at home as well. But yeah, it's so far worked out, and I'm still in catch-up mode, but I'm in a lot better position than I was a couple of days ago. And try to be productive. Because the other thing I was thinking of too is those of us who are doing the remote working kind of have an obligation, right? In a way, like not only am I trying to be a good example for my colleagues so that maybe they can do this as well, but also just generally, like I'm representing remote work and people who go on these extended stays in different locations, right? So the better I do here, word gets out, more people can do it, which is pretty exciting. Because one thing that the pandemic has taught us is that we can, in fact, work from anywhere. We don't need to be sitting in the office most of the time. There's some jobs sometimes, that you have to, but and those of us who are lucky enough to have positions that we can do this kind of stuff should not only take it full advantage, but also be very, very grateful, which I am. I'm definitely very, very grateful. So, with one last look at my apartment and the canal, I've got a big day tomorrow. Won't tell you about that till tomorrow night. Not a lot of photos, so I might have to, probably should have made a better video. Anyway, I hope everyone watching this is doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Hope you're able to remotely work sometime, and if you need the example, send them the link, because it's possible. I'll give you a referral to say that yes, in fact, this guy's done it, and he's even more productive in Italy. That's pretty cool, right? Anyway, have a wonderful night. I will speak to everyone soon. A domani. Arrivederci. Ciao.